In our house, chores are something that everybody has and nobody wants to do. So here's how we remedied that situation in our house. In our house, having 4 kids means a lot of messes really quickly, but unfortunately, getting a kid to do chores is like pulling teeth some days. And I'm sorry, but I refuse to pay my kids for doing things that they should be doing just to contribute to our house. So I'm about to show you how we take care of chores in our house. So this is our chore area that we have in our house. This is simply our door that goes into the garage, and it's at the end of a hallway where my kids' bedrooms are. And so this is what we decided to set up for them. So at the very top is our daily household routine. And this is also for my husband as much as it's for the kids because it's kind of up high. But it just simply has our schedule. It's really up there crooked. Monday through Friday, what our schedule is when we do school or have quiet time or we have somewhere we need to be. So we have all of that in this area right here, and I will have to see where I found this printable at. And then I just laminated it for durability, and I pretty much plan on doing one for the spring and summer and then one for the fall and winter. So this is our fall and winter schedule because it has things that might change during other times of the year, like ballet, homeschool co-op, Bible study, things like that. And then over here and across the bottom talks about our tickets and what they can get turned in for, which I will come back to this in just a moment. So here is our actual chore chart for the kids. Now this is just a pretty inexpensive pocket chart that I got from a school supply store. They also have them on Amazon. I can link that for you. But I was able to get this pretty inexpensively, and it works out really well. And because it was a calendar, it had the monthly headings. So I put these up for each month simply so my kids, it's kind of like reinforcement to help them see what month it is. And then from there is where the magic happens. So I have extra tags up here for chores that they're not required to do at this point in time, like mopping in the kitchen. I'm not getting any of my kids to do that. They're accident prone. And opening and closing blinds have really the only ones would be in our living room, and right now the playhouse is in the way and they would have to climb around our fireplace, and so I'm not assigning that to anybody. And then over here are stickers, and those will go on our reward tags, which that's to come. So, and then we have this best behavior tag. Again, I'll get to that in a minute. So down the side, I put my 3 oldest kids' names. Of course, my 1-year-old is not really required to do assigned chores yet. But my 5-year-old, or I'm sorry, my 7-year-old, my just turned 5-year-old, and my about to turn 3-year-old do. And then down here are ones that they all need to accomplish every day. So I assign tasks for each day of the week according to what I feel they are able to do. So we have this column is for names. These are all the chores that need to be done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then their reward pouches. So say for today, this is my son's chart. So the first thing, of course, is he needs to get dressed. He's able to do that by himself. So he has already gotten dressed or flipping that over facing the back. Other chores he needs to do today is he needs to vacuum one room. He needs to put away laundry. He needs to help me with emptying the dishwasher. He needs to sweep up our kitchen. He needs to help with cleaning the bathroom, their bathroom, which for me right now just simply means wipe down the counter and the sink and then make sure there's no dirty clothes on the floor and that there's toilet paper available. And then he needs to do 20 minutes of reading, and then there's another tag in most of these. There's one right there, complete schoolwork. So these are his tags. As he finishes a chore, or a task that needs to be done for the day, he simply flips it over. Now, they are expected to finish the chores or tasks that are in each pouch for each day by the end of the day before they go to bed. I don't like to remind them of what they need to do. Now, of course, my just turned 5-year-old and my about to turn 3-year-old, I do kind of remind them. But this is within easy reach of my 7-year-old. I'm not going to constantly harp on him what he needs to do. He can come see what he needs to do for the day. Now, at the end of every day, I will go through, I will look at their tags, I will see which ones they say that they have done, and I will go, of course, getting dressed. I already know he's done that for the day. But anything else, I will just simply go back and double check. If all of these are flipped over like this, and they truly have done them in a manner that I find acceptable, they will all get flipped over. I keep my tickets up here, and I will put a ticket in that day. All right? I know this probably seems like a lot of work. It's really, really not, especially when you have 4 kids. It's a whole lot less work than having to do every single thing for yourself every day. And the pocket chart, like I said, I got from a teacher supply store, but the actual task cards and all of this and the idea, the concept behind this comes from Confessions of a Homeschooler, which is an amazing blog. This works no matter if you homeschool or not. I mean, obviously, if you send your kids to school, completing schoolwork could simply mean doing their homework or what have you. For mine, it means you need to make sure you get all your work done for the day. So we do this at the end of every week. If they have a tag in every single day of the week, then they will get a sticker on their reward card. When this is full, they get what we consider a bigger reward. Smaller tickets like this, once they've earned them for a week, they can turn them in. So say tomorrow they want to use this ticket. No, that's not happening. They have to be tickets that they have already earned. And that's where, and my older 2 have 9, they have to have 9 stickers. My younger one, because she is younger, she only has 6. And then these down here are extra chores, or these are extra. These are ones that everybody needs to do, like brushing your teeth, taking a nap, things like that. So, and then I have these that I can tuck this one in any person on any day as I need it. This is actually kind of like if you've been really awesome, you get to do this one with Mom, because that's more of a reward to them than a chore. Mm-hmm. And then over here, if they've had awesome behavior, and I mean like amazing, I have not had to get onto them not once, they get one of these, which is a huge deal, and they get a big reward that day or at the end of that week. We've been doing this for almost a month, and I've yet to give this one out to anybody, simply because I'm really, really stingy with these. How stingy you decide to be with them is up to you. But I'm really, really stingy. You guys, that's your job. You guys, like, it bounces back and forth. Like, I think some days she dusts and some days you dust the living room. Okay?
What about Austin?
Austin has to sweep. So, with all these tickets and their reward tags, okay, well, what do you use?
Can I touch a ticket? Can I touch a ticket?
You can touch a ticket. What they can trade them in for is listed back up here. See? So I have the number of tickets and the prize they can get. So 1 ticket, they can trade for a piece of candy, and by a piece of candy, I mean like a dum-dum sucker or a piece of bubble gum. Or if we happen to have cookies in the house, they can have like a little cookie. 2, they can pick their snack. Instead of me telling them, hey, today your snack is apples. If you would like some, let me know. They can say, well, you know what, today I'd really rather have yogurt. Okay, cool. 2 tickets can also be traded in for a dessert. However, you have to finish your food to get that. You can't just turn that in and get a dessert and not eat your supper. 3 tickets means that you get one-on-one story time, or you can have an extra 5 minutes. Now, I set a timer. I set a timer for my kids during school time to keep them from being really slow and not being diligent on their work. So an extra 5 minutes can be an extra 5 minutes to finish up schoolwork, so they don't have to do it with Daddy at the end of the day. It can be an extra 5 minutes to play outside, an extra 5 minutes to clean their room, an extra 5, which is expected every day. I don't even have a tag for it. You just better do it. An extra 5 minutes to watch TV or stay up before they have to go to bed or whatever it is. They can just use that 5 minutes for whatever. 4 tickets equals 2 pieces of candy, or you can get an extra 10 minutes to do whatever it is you want to do. 5 tickets earns you 30 minutes of games on the Wii or the computer or my Kindle. Or you can pick out a cartoon to watch on Netflix. Of course, it has to be mom approved. You can't watch something that's not appropriate for our family. 8 tickets will get you 4 pieces of candy, or you can have a play date.
I want to play with my game.
Okay, well, you got to earn your tickets, sister. 10 tickets means you get to skip a chore. You can pick a chore in your chart for that day, and I will do it for you and count it as done. Yay. Or you can pick lunch. Now, that's within reason. It has to be something I have in the house. You can't say...
Mommy, I want to school.
Okay, just a minute. It can't be, hey, I want to go to Red Lobster today. Yeah, well, so would I. But we have fish or peanut butter or chicken. Take your pick. And that's what they can do for that day. 15 tickets means we will order a pizza and watch a movie, or we will take you out to Sweet Frog or to get ice cream. A full reward tag means you can have a sleepover. We can either go to the park or the museum for the day, or you can have a no school day. Now, if you decide not to do schoolwork for that day, that's fine. You have to make it up at some point, but you can have a day of no school. So those are...
What about going to Chick-fil-A?
That could equal, if you don't want a pizza party, you want to go to Chick-fil-A, we can do that. That's fine. So this is how we do chores. It works pretty good. Now this is pretty early on Monday morning, so that's why there's not a whole lot done yet. See?
Ticket.
They like their tickets.
Take it.
And I keep all of my tickets. Are you ready? Woo! Some are falling. I keep them all back there. So that's where we hide our tickets at. I'm gonna have a hard time doing this one-handed. But I'll just do it like that for now. So that's how we do chores. Thank you, baby. That's how we do chores. If they don't do a chore, that's fine. They don't have to. I'll do it for them. They're not going to get a ticket. If they don't get a ticket for a day, they can have the rest of the week be perfect. But if they are missing a ticket for a day, no sticker down here. It's just that easy. We're not going to pay them money. They're expected to do these things because they live here. You contribute to getting fingerprints all over our front door. You contribute to the living room getting messy. You need to complete your schoolwork in just a minute. You can be patient. You contribute to using up toilet paper and getting the counters dirty in the bathroom. You're contributing to why this needs to be done. You're contributing to using things that we could be recycling to be good stewards.
I can do that. I can do that.
You can do that. So we have these things. We're not paying you to do them. You live here. You will do them because you live here.
I see all the tickets.
Yep. But that is, I have a hyper one today, can y'all tell? That is how we take care of chores in our house. I would love to know how you take care of chores in your house. Leave them in the comments below, and we will see you later. Bye. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you don't mind, you can show that like button some love, and if you aren't already, you can go ahead and click subscribe so that you never miss any Mama Needs chocolate goodness. I come to you with videos as often as I can about all things Mama Needs chocolate. So that's going to be homeschooling and life and cooking and everything else. You can also see the links where you can catch up with me on Facebook, my blog, as well as Instagram. So I hope to see y'all around. Bye.